Not long ago, the world's biggest technology companies all relied on the same strategy when it came to processors. They bought chips from specialized manufacturers, built their products around them, and focused on software. That model worked for decades, but today something remarkable is happening. Apple has its own silicon, Google has its tensor processors, Amazon is developing custom AI chips for AWS, Microsoft is investing heavily in its Maya AI accelerators, Meta is expanding its in-house AI chip program, and even companies that once depended entirely on outside suppliers are designing their own hardware. So what changed? Why is every tech giant suddenly building its own AI chips? The answer lies at the center of the biggest technology race the industry has ever seen. Artificial intelligence has completely changed what modern computers need to do. Traditional processors were designed to handle a wide variety of everyday tasks. Browsing the internet, opening applications, editing documents, and playing videos all require flexibility. AI, however, is different. Training and running. Large AI models involves performing trillions of mathematical calculations as efficiently as possible. That requires a completely different type of hardware. The companies leading the AI race quickly realized that relying only on general-purpose processors would never be enough. They needed chips specifically designed for artificial intelligence. At first, most companies turned to existing suppliers. High-performance AI processors proved incredibly effective, allowing businesses to train larger models and deliver smarter AI services. But as demand exploded, another problem appeared. There simply weren't enough chips to go around. The rapid growth of generative AI created unprecedented demand for advanced processors. Companies found themselves competing for limited supplies, sometimes waiting months before receiving enough hardware to expand their AI infrastructure. For businesses investing tens of billions of dollars into artificial intelligence, those delays became unacceptable. That's when many of them reached the same conclusion. If they wanted complete control over their AI future, they needed to build their own chips. The first advantage is performance. Every technology company builds AI differently. Apple focuses heavily on on-device intelligence. Google operates massive search and cloud platforms. Amazon powers thousands of businesses through AWS. Meta develops recommendation systems, social media algorithms, and large language models. Because their workloads are different, they can design processors optimized specifically for their own software instead of relying on hardware built for everyone. That creates better efficiency. Another major reason is cost. Training advanced AI models requires enormous amounts of computing power. Purchasing millions of third-party processors represents one of the largest expenses facing technology companies today. Custom chips won't eliminate those costs, but they can reduce them over time. By controlling hardware design, companies can improve efficiency, lower operating expenses, and maximize performance inside their own data centers. When AI infrastructure costs reach tens of billions of dollars, even modest improvements become extremely valuable. Supply chain security is another powerful motivation. The AI boom exposed how dependent the industry had become on a relatively small number of advanced chip suppliers. If production slows or demand suddenly spikes, companies without alternative options face serious challenges expanding their AI services. Building custom processors gives technology companies greater flexibility and reduces dependence on external suppliers. It doesn't replace partnerships completely, but it provides far more control over long-term planning. Energy efficiency has also become a major priority. Modern AI data centers consume enormous amounts of electricity. Running thousands of processors around the clock creates significant operating costs while placing growing demands on electrical infrastructure. Custom chips allow companies to optimize performance while using less power for specific AI tasks. Even small improvements in energy efficiency can save millions of dollars annually when deployed across hundreds of thousands of processors. That's becoming increasingly important as AI services continue expanding. Another reason companies are building their own chips is integration. Apple demonstrated years ago that designing hardware and software together often produces better results than treating them separately. Other technology companies are applying that same philosophy to AI. Instead of adapting software to existing processors, they can build processors specifically for the software they plan to run. That tighter integration improves speed, reduces delays, and often creates better user experiences. Consumers may never see the chips directly, but they'll notice faster AI responses, better battery life, and more capable devices. Competition is accelerating this trend. No technology company wants to depend entirely on a competitor's ecosystem. Owning key hardware gives businesses greater independence and allows them to move faster without waiting for someone else's product roadmap. That's particularly important in artificial intelligence, where new breakthroughs appear almost every month. The ability to quickly customize hardware for changing AI models has become a strategic advantage. Of course, designing advanced processors isn't easy. Developing world-class chips requires years of research, highly specialized engineering teams, sophisticated software tools, and access to some of the world's most advanced semiconductor manufacturing facilities. Only a handful of companies possess the financial resources to sustain these long-term investments. Even then, success isn't guaranteed. Creating competitive hardware is one of the most difficult engineering challenges in modern technology. Despite those challenges, investment continues growing. Technology companies recognize that artificial intelligence isn't a short-term trend. It is becoming part of cloud computing, smartphones, productivity software, online advertising, healthcare, finance, manufacturing, and countless other industries. The infrastructure supporting that future must become more efficient, more scalable, and more cost-effective. Custom AI chips help achieve all three. The ripple effects extend throughout the semiconductor industry. Demand for advanced manufacturing continues increasing as more companies develop specialized processors. At the same time, competition encourages faster technological progress, leading to more powerful processors with every generation. Consumers may also benefit. As custom AI hardware becomes more common, smartphones, laptops, tablets, and other devices will increasingly perform advanced AI tasks directly on the device, rather than relying entirely on cloud services. That can improve speed, enhance privacy, and reduce internet dependence. Many of the AI features appearing in today's electronics are only possible because companies invested in specialized silicon years before consumers ever noticed the difference. Perhaps the biggest surprise is how quickly chip design has become a defining strategy for the world's largest technology companies. Only a few years ago, software dominated conversations about artificial intelligence. Today, hardware sits at the center of that discussion. The smartest AI model in the world still depends on powerful processors to operate. Without the right chips, even the best software cannot reach its full potential. That's why every tech giant is suddenly building its own AI chips. This isn't simply about making faster processors. It's about controlling the foundation of the AI era. The companies that design the hardware, optimize the software, and build the infrastructure together will have a significant advantage as artificial intelligence becomes central to nearly every digital experience. The race is no longer just about creating the smartest AI, it's about building the silicon that powers it. And as AI continues reshaping the technology industry, custom chips may become one of the most valuable competitive advantages any company can own.